Good morning and welcome to my channel. This is Kimberly from Journal Breeze, and it is Mother's Day tomorrow, so I want to wish all the moms out there a very happy and loving Mother's Day. Today I'm going to do the design team project for Chapter 1 papers, and it will be a folio type of thing and also ephemera pieces. So I am not going to actually make things, but I will go into some explanation so that you'd be able to make them for yourself. I have used several kits from Chapter 1 papers. The Pages in the primary kit is the newest, which is called Aqua and Blue Pretty Mixtures. I put in one small piece from the Damask Rose kit. And then the ephemera pieces are from Cottage and the Enchanted Garden. These are basically their newest kits. You sort of start with this and work backwards. This is next, this, and then that. So easy to find. Well, actually they may not be chronological on their page. That's true. Anyway, I'll also put these in the description box, and I think you'll be able to find them. So first I want to give credit to Wendy from Wendy's Journal Adventure, because she showed on a recent video within the Rock and Bella challenge that they had at the end of April, or maybe during the month of April, and she showed how she made her ephemera folder. And I tried very hard to fold my papers just like she did, but I actually never was able to figure out exactly what she did. So mine is different, and it's not an ephemera holder. But she did give me the idea, and it really, really excited me. I loved making it. I'm going to make a bunch more. It's like the flip-flop in a way, but I could do it. And that's what I like about it. There's no envelopes involved. And so it was real easy. So if you've had trouble with the flip-flop journal like I have, then hopefully I'm going to show you how I made this, and take new papers and show you so that you would be able to make it as well. Or you can find Wendy's video. And again, it was hard to follow. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. She also made another one right after that called double folder or something, and in that she put signatures, and that's what I did. I put signatures inside of mine. So let's get started. All right, so there's a pocket here which I then stuffed with a bunch of stuff. These are my two favorite pieces of digitals from the Blue and Aqua and Blue Pretty Mixtures. Just love them. I just can't even tell you why, except that they totally appeal to me. And I love it's a small and a large scale print. This is an envelope from their envelope kit. I like to glue my pieces on top and make that the closure. And then this I got from the art scavenger, and it's just so fun. I just love it. And I felt like this hot pink dress went well with that. This is a piece of ephemera from the kit. Another piece of ephemera from the kit. And this is a pocket that I made. I folded up, I double printed on this, folded it up. I stamped with Tim Holtz stamps and Sam Poole. I cut this lady out of, I think their Victorian lady kit, or maybe another one, and put a little lace across the top. And yeah, it holds stuff just like that. But it's so pretty the way it is. I kind of hate to use it as a pocket. I did it first, but I like it the way it is. So those fit nicely, I thought, in there. And then it opens up like this. And this this is another piece of ephemera that I made. Again, I cut out this same piece, glued it onto this, printed this so that it flipped over, and then added this old piece of lace. Isn't it gorgeous? It's really old. I just love it. And put a little band there, and then these are the Sampool stamps. So that fit into this pocket, and in here I made a tag. This is from a kit. Oh, a little further back I didn't mention, and I made a couple tags from it. Well, just look, and this is the one that has music paper and a lot of Aqua. I added this little pink at the bottom, I added this doily at the top, and I added this address across here. But this is actually the digital paper. And it's a piece of paper, and I just cut it out of the middle. And then another piece of ephemera from one of the kits. I think it's the same kit as this. Oh, I can't remember what this one's called. I'll look it up, though, and put it in the description box. Oh, I think it was Ritzy Weekend. That's what it was. Ritzy Weekend. I need to add that to my list. Okay. And then this goes in here. You know what? I'm going to tuck this under like that. There we go. I think that's easier to see. Okay. And this is from Cottage, the Cottage kit. And this is a signature. I used a slide from the Tracy Fox recent kit. She has all kinds of different slides. I keep using the ones that are already made, but you can make your own and add people, and just stapled it there to hold that in. And this is from the Enchanted Garden kit by Chapter 1. So that. And then this is a signature, some more pieces from their kits. So that, you can write, you can decorate. Just staple this side to make a pocket. And then on this side, I took one of the envelopes from the kit. Oh dear, don't tell me I closed another one inadvertently. Oh no, I meant to. Okay. Let's see if we can get this figured out. I make these things over time, so I literally forget about what I did. So this is a seed packet from the kit. Oh, okay. And then I put plain on the back so that it could be written in. And this is one of their ephemera from the kit. So this, I think, fit very nicely into this envelope, which I printed at a smaller size, 8 by 10. And one of their circles from the Beyond Opulence kit, and this is printed on there. It's just a beautiful envelope, both sides. And on this side I put a Polaroid from Old Lucina Ann, a little lace. It's just a beautiful envelope. And on this back section, you could put vellum and have ephemera in here if you wanted to. That's the kind of thing that Wendy did. I didn't want to do that. So this is from Enchanted Garden. Aren't these beautiful? I love this castle. And they're just delicate and sweet. These little flowers down here. I thought it went beautifully with this kit. So that was a nice way to be able to show you that kit. I put washi tape down here. And then when you close it, everything sticks out in a fun way. And you can see this tag on here, show here. I love that. And so then this is the reverse side. And a little charm. then I made a little textile holder. Just flipped one of Chapter 1's tags over, put a little piece of washi tape on it, a couple of rusty staples, and some reproduction fabric from the 1800s. And this is a tag that I made from an envelope in the kit. A little decoration, a little embossed paper from Heather. And this girl was so pretty. And then it opens up. Put this label in here from the kit and a Tim Holtz tag. So there you go. So it could be up. I wanted to put this piece of silk on here. So that's how that happened. Okay. All right. It's not quite facing the right way, but okay. And then it goes like this. And this is also from the Ritzy Weekend. Oops. I wanted it to stand there and not slip out. That definitely happened. Yeah, so this is the other side of that piece of paper from the other tag I showed you. And this is a piece of, seam binding. And then a doily I added and another picture of a wedding or something like that from Oldesina Ann. It's just such a beautiful, it's actually the paper. And if you just cut down certain papers, they look beautiful as tags, I find. And then just decorated the back with some more ephemera from them. And this came from the middle of something. And this is a beautiful label from their Beyond Opulence, and then just this page. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I think it's gorgeous, and I love the daily with it. I put this flower on it. Let's get this back in here. So yeah, it's in there nice and tight, which I like. And I think it's pretty. And this kind of picked up the blues. And then you can see through this paper to another tag from the Enchanted Garden. Back with some paper from that as well. This is from Heather at rubyandpearl.com. And this is from Chapter 1, and this is from the Damask Rose. So it was writing on the back. And then we have that. And this is from the Enchanted Garden. This is from Beyond Opulence. And this is from Rachel at Roxy's Creation. And this is from Enchanted Garden. I had fun playing with this kit. I feel like I didn't show you the inside. Did I show you the inside of this? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, so there we go. So it is definitely a two-sided journal. And fun. It was super, super fun. I think it could be made pretty quickly. I just haven't had the time. Oh my goodness, it's coming off. All right, I'll glue that on later. Let's see if I can get that to stay on. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the way that it's put together and how it's different than Wendy's. Okay, so this is also from the Blue and Aqua. No, I don't think it is. I think it's from Cottage. No, it's from the Blue and Aqua. It is. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. Just so many kits. It's just hard to keep it all straight. But this is from the news kit. Okay. So this is how you do it. Let's see. gosh, you know what? All right. This is the Rockin' Bella kit that came out with that challenge that they did, or summit or whatever. And the way that Wendy teaches it is the way I did this one. So this one is hard, and it was a good one to sew the signatures into. However, I don't like using glue stick like that. And so when I make something like this again, I am going to sew around the edges of all the pieces to make it stiff. I don't like the glue stick feel. I like a looser feel. I can see the value for the signatures, so I can, use extra thick paper. I've even put the 65-pound weight cardstock into my printer to try that, and I think that'll work beautifully as well. So I had originally printed out these two, and just to show you what Wendy did, she made two separate pieces and then did the glue stick inside, and then this became one, and then she did another set of papers, which I have here under a pile, but oh wait, are these? Yeah. Okay, and then this other side like that, and then after you trim them down, you glue the one on top of the other, and that begins your journey. So that's how that goes, and that's cool. I did it with single paper because of the fact that, excuse me, my voice is really getting used a lot these days, so sometimes it just leaves me. I'm using them in journals, so using the individual paper, the flat one sheets, allows it to lay flat in the journal. I'm going to go over this with you in a minute. But yeah, so I don't think it's necessary to double it up if you're not going to be using it to hold the signatures or hold anything heavy. And actually, you could probably even sew signatures in, just put like muslin down, and that would probably work quite fine for when you're going to put it inside of a journal. And how many pieces of paper do you have to put in? Not that much. So this is how I made it. So this is what it looks like laid out. I'm going to back up a little bit so you can see it in full. Okay, so this is the overlap. This is where you put the two papers on top of each other. Okay? And you glue that down. And that makes this pocket. So cut a hole in it right away. This distance is, about 2.5, 2 3/4, 3 inches. Wendy doesn't measure, and I did. And so this, I think, was a little under 3. I can't even read the numbers on there. It's a little under 3. Okay. And then, let me say this. You're going to be gluing this down into the journal. Okay, wait. Okay. I have not glued it because I'm not going to be keeping it in this journal, but I did put paper clips to hold it. So the back of this piece, this is glued down in the journal. So you could definitely do an ephemera holder on here or something heavier on it because it's glued down. The rest of it opens up like this. So when you're picking out your papers, what I discovered is I've put the one that I wanted to be glued down on the back of the paper on the right that went over the top. So the least amount is going to be showing of this paper that you choose for the back. Then this side, I put the one I wanted to be on the front on the back. All right? So the left, you put the one you want on front on the back, and on the right, you put the one you want on the back on the back. I hope that's helpful to you. And then you simply fold. You've glued these together, you've made this hole, and then you fold this over. About 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch is how much you want to fold it over. And that makes your first fold. Then the next fold is going to be so that this, see, it's so confusing to talk about it. So you've folded this under, and then you fold this over. But the way you determine where you're going to fold this over is by folding this one over to meet that. That's this is how I do it. I fold this over to meet that. And then this can be glued down, to form a pocket, or left open on the top and only glued in the bottom. Or in this case, I'm going to leave it open because it's great for writing. So this is not going to be glued down. I think each one can be very different depending upon the journal you're using and how you ultimately want it to work in your journal. So that's that side, okay? And then this side, you're going to fold this over like that. This is your back piece. It gets glued down. And then this is what's left. So the only part you're measuring from ever on this whole thing is here. The width of these is determined at the end. You don't think about these when you're folding. Just forget about them. This part right here, just this little part, is what is going to determine it. This first fold is going to be based on this fold, which is 3/4 of an inch out. So when you go 3/4 of an inch out, there's like a natural fold there. I don't know what else to say about it. It's beyond where you overlapped by 3/4 of an inch. This is beyond where you overlapped by 3/4 of an inch too. So that's what you do. You just fold it over, and then whatever's left gets folded over. You fold it over, and whatever left gets folded over. I really hope that makes sense to you guys. And then you glue this down, and you've got a trifold, 3 pockets, writing space, whatever you want it to be. And then it goes like this. 2 more pockets. Room to decorate, more pockets. It's genius, and I thank Wendy, and I think I described it in a way that you'll end up making mine. And I think the difference is that Wendy has this pocket going this way. Oh, I don't have any pocket on this one now. Yeah, I have no pocket on that one. But even on this one, Wendy had a pocket go this way and then a pocket go that way. So that's how I know we folded them different, because mine go the same direction, which I like, so I'm not really upset about that. All right, so to show you again what it looks like in action, this is an art journal that I'm slowly going through. Oh, look, that's the back. This is the front. This is the tag I made. This is a piece of ephemera. Again, this is from Vintage Scrap Crafts. This is from the kit. Old piece of lace I got from Crafty Paper Bits. And old charm thing sitting around, some lace. And putting that there. So this was made exactly the same way. I'm going to glue this at the bottom, and I made a couple pieces of ephemera. This is one of their pieces of ephemera, and I glued another piece of ephemera from a different kit onto it, and some washi tape from Your Creative Studios. And then it actually does sit inside of here. That's what I made it for. So that can look like that. But I really love how this picks up the pinks and aquas. So I put them in here like this. Then this flips over, and this will be decorated. Pockets, most likely. Tags. You open this. This is another pocket. This is the original pocket. This is where the overlap is. Oh, that's pretty. It's bright. It's too much. Oops. A nice deep pocket. And then this can be, again, anything you want it to be. You could put, writing paper in there, glue it down. I think I'm probably going to do, I don't know. I'm going to decide when I figure out what kit it's in. And that's it. You can almost do that. Look at that. That's interesting. That would add a whole new dimension. That's kind of fun. And I've just, and then if you didn't glue it down entirely, this would be a Carol Laws thing. Oh, I'm not going to. Ha! That's funny. It didn't even occur to me until I was showing you. But yeah, if you just glued this down here, here, and here, then you've got another pocket for another goodie. Oh, that is so fun. Now this is also made from the kits by Chapter 1. This is a pocket, or this is a one of their pockets. They have pockets both tall and then this direction in this kit, which is really nice. And then these cute pieces of ephemera come from a variety of their kits. One of their tags. Yeah. So, I like that. Alright, I'm going to keep that in mind. But yeah, it just works really well. It's a piece of very stiff paper. And it works out. So that is my design team project for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made sense to you. I hope you're going to, be able to replicate it if you so desire. Just remember, print the paper you want to be glued down on the back of the one that goes on the right, and the paper that you want to show on the top to the back of the one that goes on the left. And then the whole thing. And this could also turn over. That is so cool. And that's because it's just one piece of 32-pound paper. So it folds over each other. All right, you guys, if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. And if you like this video, I hope you'll subscribe and come back and tell your friends. I love hearing from you, and I so appreciate you watching. I appreciate all the new subscribers I'm getting, and of course those of you who have been with me for a long time. Thank you so much. Take care, and again, have a wonderful Mother's Day. Bye-bye.